their employers may or may not know where they even are, where they're working at the moment. It's kind of funny to see these like remote work visas come out because people are doing it anyway. You know, the governments are so far behind. People have been doing it since before the pandemic. Now just at greater numbers. And so there is this like, you know, like we're here now. The way people work now, unless you're returned to office, but the way many knowledge workers work now is irrespective of their location.
Yeah.
And there are things about, like, I'm no expert in the New Zealand economy, but there's definitely things there that seem tight and provincial. Like you can't get out of it. Like you have to be able to get out of it in order to access some of these bigger pipelines.
100%. 100%. I'm drawing these conclusions now, you know, and I'm ready to do that. So it's almost like symbolic of the awakening of your consciousness, right? Breaking these thresholds.
Yeah.
To look back on the smaller thing.
And realizing that you can still anchor it in your own experience there, you know, in Aotearoa, but the actual business itself or the offerings or whatever the thing is that's operating inside the business exists in a different, outside that geographic. It doesn't need to be geographic. Nothing you've told me about this tech requires it to have geography.
Yeah, it's the antithesis of geography.
I mean, including the server farms. In fact, I think what you're also suggesting is that there may be a way eventually for this to be independent of any grid, like any power grid, any, you know.
And jurisdiction even.
I mean, the jurisdiction thing is really exciting because to me, anything that would potentially represent the death of all ISPs would be great.
True. So there's another thing you have to think of, right? Oh, another thing is going to collapse.
Well, I've been saying for years, I've been pressuring my hacker friends for years. When do we get pirate internet? When do we get it? The internet without ads. Like, is it here? It's definitely not the metaverse.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is like an awesome place to kind of pause. I feel like you covered such an enormous amount of territory, and it feels like this knot that you're untying right now is like it's like the boss knot.
It is the boss knot. That is for sure.
This is not like just you came home from a tramp and you double tied your shoes and it's a pain in the ass.